Welcome everyone to our virtual presentation of Project Outreach. Project Outreach is the ninth graders' trip down to Philadelphia. It's a service learning trip, and we spend 2 weeks giving over 40 hours of service. We work in 3 different locations. The first location we work in is the Fairmont Parks. The second location is Philabundance, and the third is St. Barnabas Mission. So we'll talk more about these, but the purpose of this presentation is to give you a little bit of information about what we're doing, answer some questions hopefully, and get you interested and excited about your child's upcoming trip. So it is a road trip. We're going to load all of our ninth graders onto 4 mini buses. We'll take 2 other cars down with us. And we go down to Philadelphia for 3 reasons. The first is just to provide some distance between our school and our destination. This allows kids to have an opportunity to really feel like they're going somewhere else. It creates quite a bit of excitement. The second reason, we live in a very rural area at Holderness, and we want to give students an urban experience. So just giving them this different sort of type of living environment and seeing what that's like. And the third reason we go to Philadelphia, as you can see in this picture, we leave typically in the snow and we arrive to a place without snow that's about 20 degrees warmer, and that allows us to do some great work outside. So the trip is fun, very eager. These are our students from last year on our way down to Philadelphia. And where do we stay? We stay at the Ardmore Presbyterian Church in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. This area is right sort of on the edge on the edge of Philadelphia. It's on the main line. Very safe area. The church we stay in, we've got 2 rooms that we stay in. The boys are in one big room, the girls are in another. We have a great relationship with this church, and it's right next to a YMCA where we do all of our showering, and it's very close to the suburban square, which has a bunch of fun shops that the students will sometimes go. But this is our home base, and we spend a lot of time here. And one of the focuses of the trip is just to allow students to play. All the ninth graders together, we're just having fun, getting to know one another outside of school, outside of all the time commitments of sports and classes. And so we want our ninth graders to create some long-lasting bonds here. So part of the games are unstructured, so this is just a normal nighttime activity. There's a lot of laughter, a lot of fun. We also have some structured fun. So this is an example. This is a picture from our PO Olympics, which is put on by Miss Dopp. It's a really fun, exciting night where we compete in totally ridiculous games. And this is a picture from PO Got Talent. This is emceed by Mr. Cerrone, and students will have the ability to play music, sing songs, or do other sorts of funny, interesting talents. It is highlighted, of course, by Mr. Cerrone's magic tricks, and students are amazed by his ability to just wow the crowd. The focus, of course, of this trip is doing volunteer work. At the heart of the Holderness experience is service, and we want to instill this mentality of service right from the beginning. So right from their 9th grade year, we want students to be committed to this. Here's a site where we worked where we were clearing bamboo. This dovetailed really nicely with our 9th grade biology class, which are studying invasive species. And this year we're excited to have Dr. Mumford joining us on the staff, one of our biology teachers, so she can make even more explicit the connections between what they were learning in biology and the service work that they're doing in terms of clearing invasive species. The other site that we work at is Philabundance. This is a food relief center. It's a lot of fun to work here. We work in 3-hour shifts, creating care packages, essentially. So food relief packages that will go to areas of the country that are in need of food. There's also a relief meat center in Philabundance where we're taking meat that's been donated by local grocery stores, and we're putting it into boxes and distributing it out to food shelters to help people with need. Here you can see, lifting and boxing cans of food and working on the conveyor belts. and always lots of smiles. The work is fun. It feels good, and all the time that we're working, you're working with your peers and creating, as I said before, relationships that are long lasting. The third site that we work at is the St. Barnabas Mission. This is a picture from the outside of it. We don't have any pictures from the inside because it's asked that we don't take pictures. This is a homeless shelter for women and their children. It's a very wonderful site, and it's hard for our students sometimes to go into this place and see people that are in great need. And the work that we do there is sometimes kind of challenging. We do a lot of cleaning and organizing, and we're going to have a great opportunity this year, hopefully, of eating dinner with everyone that's staying in the mission. And so that's something that we're really excited to do. We've had a long-lasting relationship with this mission. And in fact, earlier, before we leave, on February 18th, one of the workers from St. Barnabas Mission is going to be coming up to Holderness to give a presentation on homelessness and poverty. So as I said before, one of the things we want to make sure to give students the opportunity of is exploring this urban environment. So we do go out into the city and have some fun. On Sunday is going to be our big day. We will start off the morning taking the train in and doing a scavenger hunt around historic Philadelphia. We're going to have lunch in Chinatown, eating dim sum. We're going to spend the afternoon watching A Raisin in the Sun at Art and Theater, and then we'll take the train back, tired, excited from our great day in the city, and then we're going to go to a wonderful host, The Halls, where we're going to have a pizza party there. So Sunday's going to be a great day for us just to see what it's like living in the city. Every evening we're hoping to have fun activities for the students, sometimes more structured than others. So Monday and Tuesday, just kind of hanging out and getting used to our living in Ardmore. On Wednesday night, we're going to have community night where members of the kids that are members of the church at Ardmore Presbyterian will come and we'll get to know one another. Thursday night is our PO Olympics. Friday night, we're going to get to go to William Penn Charter School where Kathy Weymouth's daughter works, so we can swimming and basketball and other sorts of games. Saturday night, we'll have some unstructured time for students to explore the square, and Sunday night is our big day. And then Monday night, we're going to have our dinner at St. Barnabas, hopefully, and then go back again to William Penn Charter for some more swimming and playing. Tuesday night will be our last night in Philadelphia, and we're going to have a reflection service that's led by Pastor James, the pastor of the Presbyterian Church. And this is a great opportunity for students to participate in terms of giving music and readings, and we're going to ask the students to really think about the work that they did and what that's meant to them and how that's hopefully sort of changed the way that they see themselves and see the world around them. And then on Wednesday, we'll drive back to Holderness, spend the night watching the Artward Bound performances, getting excited about their work that they'll be doing the following year, and then on Thursday is the end of our Project Outreach. Now, one thing that's exciting is that you'll get to follow your child's work through daily updates. Each one of your kids is going to be a reporter at least one of the days. What this looks like: almost every day there's going to be a newsletter that comes out written by students, edited by students, where you can follow what we've done. And this is an example of one from last year, and this will be up on the web for you to see. So here's a picture from last year's reflection service. It was remarkably beautiful, and the pastor at the end of the night said to us, he said that the students from Holderness clearly understand the idea of reflection, and he was very appreciative of all that we did while we were down there. And our students really enjoyed the time to just be quiet, to sit together, and to think about all of the great work that they did. Hopefully all of you have received by this point a packing list and a list of donations from Amy Woods. If you have not received this, reach out to me and I can make sure to send you an email with the attachment. each of your children have this as well, this list. What this looks like, it has both how to pack and what to pack. So, we're going to ask them to bring 3 different bags, and that just helps us in the packing process. And we go over the rules that they have to abide by. There's a rough schedule that you can see and follow so that you know what we're up to while we're down there. And then at the very bottom of this, at the bottom of the document, each kid is donating both some clothing and a little bit of food, and our hope is that they'll come back from Parents Weekend with this. Each student will give their donations to their senior leader. We're going down with 4 senior leaders. And the purpose of the donations is just for the students to recognize, start having the idea of giving, of donating, of having that experience of going to a store and thinking that, I'm getting this, whatever it is, these tuna fish cans or the children's underwear or the diapers, and I'm buying this and I'm going to give this to someone else, creating an idea of selflessness. The clothing we give to the St. Barnabas Mission. The food donations go to the Philabundance. So that's about it. I hope that you are excited for your kid. This is a great opportunity for them to be involved in, over 40 hours of service, to be involved in almost 2 weeks of living together as 9th graders, getting to know one another, creating relationships that will last them throughout high school and far beyond. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Again, this is Mike Peller, and you can get my email at school. Thank you.